What's up YouTube? My name is Vic and I am the Brooklyn Watch Guy. If this is your first time on my channel, this channel is all about watch buying, collecting, unboxings, and reviews in the affordable range, which I define as $1,000 or less. If you're into that, I invite you to stick around, watch the video. If you make it to the end, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you know every time I put a new video up. Watch news video today, but before I get into this video, guys, 90% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. You know, if you watch the content, you like the content, you know, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps the channel grow, helps me keep me in the algorithm and my videos come up. So please guys, if you watch the videos, you know, stick around, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything, help the channel grow. Ladies and gents, we got some news in the watch world right now. Casio has decided to join the automatic watch club. Casio just released their first automatic watch. They dropped 4 pieces. 3 are on sale now. Unfortunately, one is a JDM model, which is the all carbon model, which is the one that I love that thing. It is beautiful. They're all beautiful watches, but that all carbon is something about it. Really attractive watch. And I'm gonna be putting screenshots and screen recordings of information here so you guys can see all the specs. But right now, three of the models are on sale here in the US. There's a forged carbon, there's a blue dial and a white dial. I believe they're all stainless steel watches. The dials are textured, they look really nice. I want to say, I'm not 100% sure that it's a Seiko movement inside these watches. They don't really say in the Casio website, but I would assume them being from Japan, Seiko's from Japan, they're one of the biggest providers of movements, that they probably did go with a Seiko movement. Yeah, beautiful watch. Right now it looks like they're sold out. The three that are on sale are sold out. But this is Casio we're talking about. I don't think these are going to be a limited edition thing. I do expect restocks to happen. I do want one, but I have my heart set on that JDM model, and I'm going to find a way to import it from Japan, or just wait till I go back to Japan. Because Japan is if you're into watches, man, that's a watch person's paradise. But yeah, really good looking watch. What else do I got here? So the forged carbon dial, which is the black dial, that one is about 300 US. This is before taxes. The other 2 models are 280 US. There is a green dial variant that I saw. I don't see it listed on the Casio USA website, so I don't know if that's going to be an international option, or are they keeping that JDM, or are we going to get it eventually? I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that one, but I have seen it. It is a really also attractive watch. It kind of looks like matcha green, honestly, but it's a really beautiful dial, really beautiful watch. They're all beautiful watches, but they're already on sale. And like I said, that all carbon one, JDM model only, you're gonna have to find a way to import it. It's gonna cost you about $580 US. And don't forget, this is pre-tariff. Tariffs hit from Japan August 1st. So if you're gonna get it now. Order it now before you get hit with tariffs. I know it sucks, but the cost of everything's going up, and there's really nothing we can do about it. Revolt has just dropped a new Hex Mariner design. Well, not a design, new color for the Hex Mariner. They're calling it the Durian. Actually, I think it looks kind of cool. I had a Hex Mariner. It wasn't a bad watch. It was one of the watches that I sold off when I sold off my entire collection. Yeah, it looks pretty. And you know, I've done a review on the Hex Mariner, so if you guys want to check that video out, it's the same specs as all the other Hex Mariners, so there's really nothing special about it. Just the new color, and they did decorate the rotor on it is decorated. Looks like a durian fruit. It's actually pretty cool how they did that. I do like it. I don't think I'm gonna pick that one up. I think I'm gonna pass on that one, just because I had a Hex Mariner already, and while I didn't hate the watch, I do have my eye on a specific diver that I plan to get here probably before the end of next month, and I will do a video on that one. Yeah, I've had my heart set on that one since the moment I laid eyes on it, and so I'm going to pass on the Hex Mariner for now. I'll talk about some Kickstarter campaigns that I backed. 4 current ones of right now. There's one Helicon Professional Watches. They're making a chronograph, a professional chronograph. This is a British-based company, and I'll put the screen recordings here so you guys can see. Pretty cool story about them. It looks like it's just a husband and wife team making these watches. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but pretty cool watch. It looks cool. They have 4 options. Really beautiful looking watches. I'm kind of torn between the gray and the powder blue one. Those are the 2 that really call to me. So I am a backer, and I'm waiting to see. There's another powder blue watch out there that I also kind of have my heart set on. So I'm debating, do I go with the gray or do I go with the blue on this one? So we'll see. When I get it, you guys will know, because I'll do an unboxing on it. I've backed plenty of watches in Kickstarter before. I've never had an issue with them. Silicon did meet their funding goal. I believe their campaign ends July 31st, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little bit off on that one. Another one that I want to talk about is Hades Watches, or Hades Watches. I don't know exactly how you pronounce the name, but they're dropping a new diver that's on Kickstarter right now called the Hydra. Really attractive looking piece. They're based in Buffalo, New York, my home state. So based on that alone, I wanted to support them. The watch looks good though. It's really nice lume, nice photos on it on the Kickstarter here. This campaign ends August 7th. They're like at 44% of their funding goal. So who knows if they'll make it there. That's what we got, 2.5 weeks before the end of July. So I hope they get there. If you're not familiar with Kickstarter, they have to reach a certain amount of pledges in order to get their funding. If they don't get their funding, then the campaign ends and the watch just doesn't go into production. It has happened a few times. I have backed a couple things, actually it was watches, that just fell short of their funding goal and never got made. It kind of sucks when that happens, because you see these products and you have faith in them, and you want to help a startup, because a lot of these companies using Kickstarter, they're not big companies. They're small micro brands. They're trying to get their leg up in the industry, and you want to help out. You want to support. You also want the watch. Obviously, this is what we're all here for. We like watches. But, I hope these guys make their funding goal. It's really attractive watch, and it's a watch I would like to have. Another one is Al Hijaz Watches. It's a UK-based watch company. This is their first watch they're producing. It's limited to only 50 pieces. I don't know if they're going to meet their funding goal. At the time I'm recording this video, they only have 3 backers. They're only producing 50 pieces, so they're not going for a huge number. But and their campaign ends August 27th, I want to say. So I mean, they still have time. But honestly, for me, like when you go on these other Kickstarters, they have YouTube videos and stuff explaining their watches and the history behind it and all this stuff. Al Hijaz they don't have any of that. There's no YouTube there's no YouTube link to the Kickstarter. There really isn't much about them in their campaign. So I don't know who's doing marketing there. I don't know how big the company is when you're starting out with just 50 pieces. This is their first watch they're putting out. It's a quartz watch, and it's not going to cost a lot. Think about 125 US. So I hope they get their funding goal. I don't want to be the negative Nancy, but I don't know, 3 backers and not a big social media presence, because I've looked for them on Instagram and YouTube and all stuff, and I haven't found anything on them. So I don't know if they're going to actually make it. Kind of sucks. The watch does have some like religious references and stuff. Look, I don't care about that. I get along with everyone. I'm that kind of person. I make friends anywhere I go. I don't look at people for religion, sexuality, or anything like that. We're all people. We're all on this earth, and we should all get along. That's my personal belief. So with that said, the last one is the Time Traveler, or the Time Travel HX15 and HX16. This one is going, I believe, till September sometime. I'm not 100% on that one. The watch is going to cost 175 US. This is a jump hour quartz watch, but it looks like a pressure gauge. It's really freaking cool. I said there's a 15 and a 16. I went with the 16. I think that's the prettier one of the two. They're almost at their funding goal. They're just short of it. I think they'll get there. They still have like 50 something days to go before the end of the campaign. So I have no doubt that they'll reach their funding goal. And this is a watch that I really look forward to getting because it looks pretty. This is a pretty looking watch. It's unique. I've had jump hour watches before, but they didn't look this nice. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out and get it on my wrist and wear it around a few times. Uh, yeah, I believe they're US based out of Las Vegas. So I'll be linking all these Kickstarter campaigns in the description box of the video. So if you guys want to check them out, feel free to go down there, hit those links, and back some of these guys. These are all small companies. They're trying to make it in the watch world. If you're like me, I like stuff that's unique. I like stuff that's different. So when I saw this watch, I knew I knew right away I was gonna back this up. They're all nice looking watches. They're all attractive pieces, and I hope they all make it. So guys and girls, that's gonna conclude this video, watch news video. I will see you on my next one. Peace.
Hey YouTube, it's Vic, the Brooklyn Watch Guy. Got any questions or suggestions for content? Well, scan this QR code, send me an email. Maybe you see your idea come up, or I'll answer your question on a video. Thank you for watching.